Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is JerryKay, and today we have our first podcast for the Aegis League. Today I have two players from the LDL. We have Juan
Hi.
and we have Gabi.
Hello.
So we have basically the top laner slash jungler, right, is Gabi, and we have Juan as the mid laner, if I'm not mistaken. So how are you guys doing? You doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. We are looking forward for tomorrow and practicing for it.
All right, cool. So if I recall correctly, you guys are 1-1 in the Aegis League, right? You're playing in Division 2,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, correct.
I think you won you lost the first match and you lost the second match, right? So how did you feel? Because like it felt like both matches were a bit one-sided. So how do you guys feel? Like what was the biggest difference between the first and the second match?
Well, I think that the most important thing is like we don't have in the first match we were like just playing and we weren't shot calling anything and focused enough. And in the second match, like World Killer was like, I can play this very good, and he was like bringing confidence to everyone. So I think that that was the main difference.
Okay, so obviously you guys made roster changes from the first match to the second one, right? If I'm not mistaken, you went from top to jungle, right, Gabi?
Yes.
And you swapped the support, and you also got obviously then a new top pin, I think, or what was the case?
Yes, we did it because our two jungles were out of her house, her home, and we need to do some fast change to replace. I maybe one of the most poly position I have. I can play everything more or less, and I take it the position of jungle and call some friend to play top.
Okay. So for tomorrow, are you going back to top lane then?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
It's my main role, and we are going to respect that.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about the support change? Is it permanent or is was it also just a one time thing?
We were going to change between Tsukawai and Oliver
And Oliver, there,
because they can and not can every week.
yeah, and the week that they both can, we're like the one that has the biggest win rate at the end of the week will play.
Okay.
So they have like this competition.
Okay. So I mean to move on, I think like from the wins that you guys have gotten, it seems like Gold Killer, so your AD carry was basically, it seems like he was the main carry of the team, and it seems like the partnership with Oliver did work quite well. Do you think it was like just like a Gold Killer like just really popping off in the second matchup, or was it like better synergy with the support, or maybe just the position felt a bit worse? How do you feel that the performance from Gold Killer in like second match was so good, and then the first match perhaps a bit less impressive?
I think that Oliver and Gold Killer are like partners in crime, and when one plays nice, the other one feels like the same and accompanies the play style. So if Gold Killer is on a good spot, Oliver will follow him, and they both will be okay. But if I mean, like, if Gold Killer is not okay, Oliver has to be the one that it's like carrying him. So Gold Killer is on a good spot, and the other way around.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, obviously Gold Killer had that massive game with, if I'm not mistaken, 22 kills in one game, right? So
Yeah.
that was a very interesting game. Um, but yeah, like how do you feel like he is the main carry of the team, or do you feel like it was just that one game that just you know, but like how would I say, boosted his kills so much that I just when I was watching the games you guys had, I was like, oh, this guy has to be insane with the 22 kills. Was it just that game, or do you feel like he's just really that person
We
that we can
think
rely on?
the 22 kills is that game because the level was different, but he is very good. Is one of the top
That's
of
the
the team.
yeah.
but it's not regularly. They can do very well plays, but very bad plays at the same time. We normally search one carry for him to scale and do a lot.
Yeah,
Hmm.
But if we have Lilia open, when open, we know that top and jungle can carry.
Hmm.
Too.
yeah,
Cool, cool. It's nice to have like some how would I say carry potentials from on the roles, right? I feel like in the second matchup you guys had a sub top laner then, right? I think he played like Shen and in the Malphite, so
yeah.
maybe obviously that makes the AD carry and jungle or mid just shine that much more. Do you guys think that you strive towards more like individual play or just trying to like outplay the opponents on an individual level, or I think like you're trying to really um, make them suffer with team plays and stuff like that? What do you think is like more your speciality?
I think that the thing that we do, where our best thing is like to rotate when they are rotating and like keep them, like catch them in a spot that they don't expect us to be with our TP for top laner, or just to have cross map plays and just protect our other carry is the thing that we do the best and the worst at the same time. Like it's our win con, like protect the carry always, but sometimes we can do it. But when we do it, we're it's like free win.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so let's move on to the table. Are you guys familiar with how the table looks right now at the moment? So I believe you guys are third, well, combined third, together with Elementals Helium, right? You have one win, one loss.
Yeah.
So do you feel like this? How would I say? The table looks very grouped, right? You have two teams on 2 wins, you have two teams on 1 win and 1 loss, and you have two teams with 0 wins. Do you feel like this is a fair reflection already of how like the power rankings are going, or do you think it's just because it was only 2 games, it's hard to
Mm.
say?
I don't know how much good player has HA or the other teams that there are 0-2. Uh, but maybe we say that the first team we fight, I don't remember the name now. They are very
Um,
good, and it's
Mm.
maybe that one team that it goes 0-2 play versus the top of the league, and he can do more than they do.
okay, I think you've played versus Unforgiven GFX, if
Yeah,
I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that
yeah, they were very good.
Okay, cool.
Their team fights were very, very clean.
All right, so you would say that they are probably one of the favorites for to go to the playoffs and then maybe perhaps to fight for the title.
Yeah,
yeah.
because
Okay. Have you
yeah,
guys
plus
scrimmed or done anything of those things with these teams, or no?
yeah, we screamed with SBS Academy that we already played with them third. I mean, with tomorrow it will be the third time that we play
Hmm.
against them.
Okay. And you have any inside information? How are they doing?
Yeah, I was talking with Mighty Wolf, and he was like, "I can give you our past draft if you give me yours," and we like talk about it. So we prepare the draft, the strategies, how what plays we can do, how to play against them.
Okay, that's nice. So if you had to make a prediction for who goes to playoffs, obviously 4 teams go to playoffs. Would you say that these 4 teams that have wins right now are going to playoffs, or do you think there's anything gonna change?
I need to see the teams one moment.
So it's Step by
Yeah.
Step Academy and
Okay.
Unforgiven are the 2-0 teams. Then it's you guys and Elementals Helium are on 1 win. And then
Mhm.
Shanda and Co. and Give SAA Server are on 0 wins.
Yeah. I will definitely say that the 4 teams that have a win now will go to playoff, but we have to see how the league evolves.
Okay.
Because maybe they can do like a big movement with one player that change everything.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Yeah. Roster changes can still happen and probably change it a lot.
yeah,
Okay, so now for the final part of this short podcast, we have a bit of a quiz for you guys. Hopefully you are in the mood. I have some stats quiz now. Obviously, I'm keeping track of kills, deaths, assists, KDA, gold earned, games played, kills per game, deaths per game, assists per game, gold per game, gold per kill, and champions played for everyone in Division 1 and Division 2. So we can do some content off of that if you guys are. So we're gonna make a bit of a competition between you two. Okay, we're gonna have I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. They're gonna be worth 11 points. Some are worth 2 points. Some are worth 1 point. And then you guys will just give your predictions, and then whoever wins gets nothing. But you can brag against each other.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start with prediction. Who has the most deaths in your team, and how many? So this is a 2-pointer basically. You have to predict who has the most deaths and how many. So that's 2 points basically, right? So let's go. Wait, let me just change quickly the names so it's gonna reflect. So we have Juan and we have Gabi. Let me just quickly change that. We have Gabi. Here we go. All right. So let's go first with Juan. Who do you think is the player with most deaths, and who do you think? How many do you think?
I think Suka or Super that just played 1 week with 17.
Okay. And what do you think, Gabi?
I have a question. Show match counts?
No, just official matches.
I think Josefina Gaming with 9 kills, 9 deaths.
Okay, so sadly, no points go to anyone this one, because it was actually Gold Killer has died 19 times.
Oh god.
I will kill him.
Yeah.
Obviously, like he has a lot of kills, but also quite a few deaths. I think that first match was quite rough. I think one game was like close to 10 deaths or something like that. For sure made up for it in week 2. But okay, so no points for you guys in the first round. We go off to the second round.
Okay.
Second round is who has the least amount of deaths and how many. So let's start this time with Gabi. You go first.
About all the league?
No, just your team.
No.
For now, we're just talking about your team.
This one is
Maybe I will repeat. Josefina Gaming is the most. The number I don't know. 3.
Okay, and who are you saying?
he's going with me like
Oh, so
He takes out.
Josefina Gaming with 3 deaths.
Yeah.
Sí.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you say?
I think that I read about this one, so I go with Oliver and throw deaths.
How many deaths?
Throw 0.
0? Okay, the answer is correct. It is Oliver with 0 deaths. So so Juan gets 2 points,
Yeah.
right? One point for the correct player and 1 point for the correct number. So it's 2-0 right now. We go on to the next one. How much gold did Gold Killer get in all 4 games combined? So basically, the one who'll be closest to the number is gonna win, okay? And since you have most points, we're gonna make it harder for you, so you have to go first one.
Okay. Oh, let's see. I think that in the first week he didn't go full build in any of the games, and in the second one, yes. So more or less 30k.
How much?
30k.
30k? Okay.
Yeah.
And Gabi, what do you say?
I think will be about 45,000 more or less.
45,000? Okay. Gabi is closer to the real answer. The real answer is 54,639.
Whoa.
Very well.
That's, obviously the 22 kill game does boost the stats a bit. So, okay, so we have 1 point now going to Gabi. This was just a one pointer because obviously we only had one question. But we move on to the next one. Who has the best kill death assist, so KDA, and how much inside the team? So again, whoever's going to be closest to the actual number is going to get the second point. But first of all, you have to say the correct person in order to be even eligible for the second point, if that makes sense. Okay. So since Juan still has more points, Juan has to go first. So who do you say has the best KDA and how much?
But with KDA, like the best KDA, we're meaning that the person that has more kills or less deaths.
It's basically kills plus assists divided by deaths.
Oh.
So let's say I have 5 kills and 5 assists and 2 deaths, then my KDA would be 5, right? Because 5 plus 5 divided by 2 would be 5, right?
Okay. So if Oliver has through that, and he was like with lots of assists, I will go with him, with Oliver, and maybe he was like 6 kills through that, and 35 assists.
Sorry, how much?
Oliver with 6 kills through that and 35 assists.
Okay, so that would basically mean it's like a 41 KDA. Obviously, it's if someone has 0 deaths, we just divide it by 1, so it's because technically you cannot divide by 0, right?
Yep.
So you're saying 41 KDA basically?
Yep.
Okay. And what do you say, Gabi?
I think it's Oliver 2 because 0 outs is very important.
Okay.
But I don't think it's so much. It's more like 24.
24?
Something like that.
Okay, so the correct answer is 42 because he had 5 kills and 37 assists. So basically, Juan gets 2 points for this because he got the correct player and also the almost correct number. And Gabi gets 1 point because he got the correct player, but not close enough for the second point.
Just by 1. Oof.
Okay. Moving on, we still have 2 more questions, so 4 more points being able. And now we're gonna go for the whole division 2. Okay, it's not anymore just about your team; it's the whole division. So, who do you think has the most kills in Division 2, and how many? So again, we're gonna go with Juan first.
Think
how much?
It was Mighty Wolf, the jungler of SBS Academy.
Okay.
With 44.
Mighty Wolf with 44. Okay. And what do you say, Gabi?
I think that it could be the AD carry of the GFX. I don't know the name because he did it very well, and I think he can do a lot.
Okay. And how many?
I think in our matchup, he do around 20 plus the 2 season, 32.
32?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, so the correct answer is Forsaken, who is the AD carry of GFX. The correct number is 44. But since you didn't get the correct, because you didn't get the correct player, you don't get the points for the number itself. So we're just gonna give 1 point to Gabi over here because he got the real player, but wrong amount. So it's basically the score is now 4 points for Juan and 3 points for Gabi, and we have one more question, which is a 2-pointer left. So it's gonna get spicy. Okay. So the last question is. Let me just get this. Who has most assists per game? So not in general, but just per game. And how many? So we're gonna go with Juan first.
Whoa.
It's the whole division. It's the whole division, okay?
Yeah. This one is going to go very hard. Like, it has to be a super, but I don't know who. Maybe the support of GFX Ironhide,
Okay. And how much?
like per game or
Yes, how many per game on average?
on average, like
So if he had 20 assists and played 2 games, the answer would be 10.
yeah, so it has to be 14 maybe.
14? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Okay. So, Gabi, what do you say?
It's difficult. Because I will say Oliver, but he only plays 1 week.
I mean, technically that
Um,
doesn't matter, right? Because it's per game. So you can only play 1 game and have 10,000 assists, and the answer would be 10,000.
don't say. I think Oliver, because the last one he did a lot. I
Okay.
don't remember the number, but 25 he did, more or less.
So you think it's 25?
Yeah.
Okay. So the correct answer is Oliver, but the average is 18.5. So technically we have a tie now because Gabi got 1 point. So I'm gonna make up one question real fast. I'm gonna make it real
Okay.
fast. Okay, I didn't have this prepared because I didn't think you guys would be so close. But okay, let me think. Let me think what stat I want to go for. Let's say in the whole league, who has the most deaths?
Oh,
Not per game, but just
in
in
general.
general. Who has the most deaths in general in the whole league?
Oof. Let's see.
Obviously, it might be a bit hard, but
Yeah.
if we have another tie, then we're just gonna do it again.
Let's see.
So since okay, let's go with Gabi first this time around. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it will be in GSAS and
Which
maybe
one?
the bot lane of G's Aegis. I don't know the name.
Bot lane of GSAS.
Yes, that
Okay.
guy.
Okay. And Juan, what do you say?
I think that must be maybe the jungler of like F in AC Star Walker.
What's his name?
Star Walker.
Star Walker. Okay. Okay. We have no winner. None were the correct
Wow.
answers. The correct answer was the jungler from SAC, Steve Theodore Twat. Okay, we're gonna go with something. We're gonna go with something that we're just gonna go. Who's gonna be closer? Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna make the most sense. Let's just say who and how much. So it's a 2-pointer, I guess, but it's just so we can finish the game. Who and
Yeah.
how much has the most gold per game? So again, on average, not all games together, just per game. Okay.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
So we're gonna go with Juan this time first. Who do you think and how much per game?
Okay, I'm going to go with the other carry of SBS Academy, Dreadzilla.
Okay.
Dreadzilla, and per game, I'm going to go with 12k.
12k.
Or
Okay. I will say that, by the way, that even if we get the players wrong this time, I'm just gonna go on the number. Okay, who's gonna be closer to the actual
Yeah,
number?
okay.
We're gonna do it like that. Okay. So Gabi, who do you go with?
I will go with our kid goal killer. He did very well and earned so much,
Okay. How much?
and the amount can be, I don't know, 20,000.
20,000.
Something.
Okay. So the correct answer was actually Forsaken from GFX, the AD carry. And the gold was the number. The actual number was 15,678.75. So this basically means that Juan, you were closer to the actual number. So we're gonna give you the point. You're gonna get the win.
Cool.
in the quiz. So yeah, this is the quiz. We have our
Yeah.
first winner of this week. It's gonna be Juan. Thank you, Gabi, anyways, for participating. It was a very very close matchup, I have to say.
We're
Uh,
so bad in this.
Yeah.
but yeah, okay. So you guys are playing step by step next week. I guess tomorrow, right? I should say.
Yeah, yeah.
So predictions? Are you gonna smack them? Are you gonna get smacked? What do you think?
We are going to try new things because we don't have goal killer in the team.
Okay.
Yeah, Amazon Prime is going to go into the carry,
Okay.
so we are going to try some new things to try
Can
to
be
catch
good
them.
or bad.
Yeah,
All right.
We think we can win, but maybe 2-1 or something like that.
yeah. It's like it's not going to be one-sided. I think that with the level that we have nowadays, can go like 2-1 for any of us.
All right. So it's gonna be a close one.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Cool. Looking forward to the game. Is this gonna be streamed?
Yeah, Justin is going to stream it.
Nice,
So
nice, nice. All right, so we can watch it there. Well, thank you to both of you for joining this podcast. Are there any last words you would like to say before we leave? Maybe Juan goes first.
yeah, if you want to see our match, you can just go to the Justin Twitch and be ready if we arrive to playoffs because this team has lots of things to show to everyone.
All right, and you, Gabi?
We have special picks to show, and we think that we can be the most hilarious team in the league.
Yeah,
All right.
and as I always say, the poppy can be flexed everywhere. So be ready.
Is it the 5-man flex?
Yeah,
Okay, looking forward to Poppy mid. I really want to see it. And
yeah,
Poppy,
yeah, yeah.
Poppy AD carry. Is it like wait? Is there a strat where you go fasting Senna with farming Poppy, and technically that counts as AD carry Poppy?
Yeah, and then I go Timo mid. So it's like
And Lulu too.
Yordle everywhere, bombs.
No, you just go for Yordle comp. Wait, can you do that? It's like Poppy, Timo, Vigar, Tristana. Who else?
Yeah, Rumble.
Oh, Rumble. Oh yeah, you can go. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so we're looking forward to a full Yordle comp
Yeah.
from you guys. All right. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Juan and Gabi, for joining in on the podcast. Next week we'll hopefully have another episode of this, and yeah, so stay tuned. Good luck for you guys tomorrow, and
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
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 Thanks.